What is going on, everybody? What is going on? It's your boy Nye, and I am here at the CoinDesk's event, Invest Asia. We're here in Singapore, and we're having a really good time getting to meet some new people, getting to talk a little bit about crypto, blockchain, and all of the different things that are going on here in Asia, and we're having a lot of fun with it. So I'd like to welcome my good friend from B21. Welcome, my man. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Having a lot of fun in Singapore.
Yeah, you enjoying it?
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you're here with me, and I'm glad we get to do a little chat live here. It should be a lot of fun.
Definitely, yes.
Cool, man. What's going on right now with Asia? Why do you think Asia is such an important market?
Well, in general, if you see, Asia is an important market from the economic perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, Chinese economy is growing very well, India is doing very well, Southeast Asia is doing well. It has become, in general, in the world, the focus on Asia has been there in all aspects. And I think so is in crypto. They are the early adopters. Look at Korea, look at Japan, look at China, or Southeast Asia for that matter. It's where people want to look at the next best asset class to invest in, look at the new technologies. So they're very tech savvy as well. So it's a very, very good market for all the industries, I would say, right now.
I agree, man. I agree. I've been spending the majority of my years in Asia for like the last year and a half, actually, the majority of my time here, because it's just there's so much activity going on.
Correct.
You know, even as we're like kind of coming out of this bear market right now, you can still see this place is packed with lots of people, big investors, and people just interested in the space altogether.
Correct. Means in fact, what I hear from some of my banking and payments folks, that if you don't have an Asia strategy, you are incorrect. You do have to have an Asia strategy. So all the banks in Europe, in US are looking towards East, manufacturing, etc. as well. So it's been great. So is crypto as well. So I think I spend a lot of time here as well. I've been this week. This is my third country in Asia itself. Actually fourth if I include my home country India as well. So yeah, it's lovely.
That's awesome, man. I love India. It's beautiful there.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places, actually. Can you share a little bit about what B21 is and what you're building, and kind of what's your passion behind this? Why did you create it?
Oh, yeah. So we come from payments and crypto background. Payments background, we've seen that how payments can evolve the ecosystem for economic growth, for commerce, etc. And we saw crypto as the next form of payments, etc. So it started to being the next form of payment interactions, and then it became with multiple utility tokens, etc. It started becoming as an asset class. So people are looking to invest in it or to hold in it. People call it as digital gold and a lot of similar names. So we saw that that's the interesting thing which is happening, and that's just the cusp of change. What we have also seen is that the people who are in the crypto sphere are largely traders. And we see on one side a lot of people talking about institutional investors coming in, which is true, right? All the fidelities of the world are coming in and are ready and are there, and everyone has been investing or have a little bit of an exposure to crypto. But what we have not seen is mass adoption or common, normal people investing in crypto. And that comes like, let's say if my mom wants to invest small amounts, again, remember, it's not trading. She will not understand all the charts, ups and downs, but she would want to invest small amounts every month, create a little portfolio for herself, keep investing every month. That's how any investment class is built, right? Look at when you do an IPO, you get investors in, and then the traders come. Now in crypto, traders are already there and institutional investors are coming in. Where we want to make a difference is we want common people to invest. Now today, it's not easy for people to invest. On-ramps are not easy, off-ramps are not easy. So is the custody not easy. Would you invest? I don't know, where would you keep your coins on? And people talk about you got to keep your Bitcoin on yourself. Now, my mom will not be able to understand the private key, public key, write it down, print it out, put it in a safe locker, complicated.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and to solve these problems, and we said we will be a simple way to buy your first coins and a portfolio of coins, go back to simple ways of investing, which is buy small amounts, have a diversified portfolio, and invest regularly. So that's what we are doing. We are a mobile first play. We are a fully licensed crypto asset provider, or a crypto custody provider. We hold crypto assets on your behalf in a regulated manner. We're based out of Gibraltar, which is where I have spent last few years of my time as well. And then we bring in easier ways to invest using fiat currencies, or using credit card, debit card, bank transfers, cash, for that matter. So small amounts, but that's where we want to make a difference.
That's awesome. And is Asia a big focus for you? And if so, why?
So, well, yes, Asia is a big focus.
Yeah.
We largely focused on Europe and Asia. It is where people are accepting this. They are willing to adapt to the change faster. If you see the use of mobile phones in Asia is much larger. Everyone has. We look at people have two smartphones now.
Yeah.
Look at Korea and Hong Kong or Japan, etc., having two smartphones. So they are much more comfortable in using that technology and wanting to get into investing. And so that's where we see it's a big market, and it's difficult also to conquer because of not easy on ramps.
Yeah.
So we are coming from a payments background with combined like 25-30 years of payment experiences. Like I've been in payments for 15 years in my life as well. So coming from there, we can bring in multiple ways of on ramps to local markets, local ways of accepting money to be able to invest in crypto.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you're really tackling a big issue here. It's really all about kind of the adoption.
Correct.
and yeah, bringing people on into cryptocurrency. How does that work? Like, how is your vision for this going to go about? Because adoption is such a big and broad term, and I think that what you're doing is awesome towards the goal of bringing people into cryptocurrency. But what's your overall vision with adoption?
So I think there are three legs. One, people want to have, and specifically in investing and in payments, it's all about trust.
Yeah.
So if you trust the institution, you're willing to give your money for the institution to hold, right? And in this case, crypto being asset class or assets, form of money as well to hold. So, and that trust comes with certain level of licensing, etc. Gibraltar being the first country to open up for crypto, they call it DLT license, which is where we start with. We give the trust by having our own custody, fully regulated, providing this service. The second thing is keeping the experience absolutely simple. So simple mobile app, click of a button, create an account. The people are very comfortable using Ubers and Facebooks on mobile, right? Yeah. Instagram, etc. It's just, it has to be that intuitive. You should be able to click and buy small amounts. Again, we're not looking at people buying $10,000 worth of crypto. Think about $200 to $500 worth of crypto. Start there, invest every month, 2-3 months, and easily able to withdraw. Now, so that's the second thing. So we're making it very easy in the from a UI perspective, from an experience perspective, for people to invest. It's not a lot of numbers the way most of our trading platform works. I mean, they cater to a very good audience as well, but we are looking at the simplistic view. And third is then bringing the easier local ways of investing, right? So, or local ways of on ramps. Now, if we are able to capture local ways to invest, for example, if you're able to use the local bank transfers, local payment schemes to invest, that's where the adoption will come. Local wallets, etc. Because people are very comfortable using them, and that's where the adoption will come. Plus, we have an interesting model of user acquisition, so reducing the fees and all the natural stuff. It does come with a lot of effort, but the user adoption and getting them. So also we think is that once you start investing, a lot will come from virality, which means people referring from word of mouth. Hey, I invested $100. And you can also look at it. It's a very cool way of investing. Now I am part of the ecosystem, which holds small amount of Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
Right. There are only going to be 21 million Bitcoins, right?
Exactly.
holding a small amount today is good, and then you go from there.
Yeah.
So that's what we think it'll be a very interesting journey from here.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And is this something that's working right now in play? Can people get into it, or is this something that's coming out in the near future?
Yeah. So we are ready with beta. So we are ready to launch.
Cool.
We have our license ready as well. So we're working on all the angles. We will launch very soon for the alpha and beta customers.
Nice.
Get their feedback start, and then we will open up to the world. So we are like weeks away from that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Michael.
awesome.
Lovely to be here.
And what's your goal here at Invest Asia? You know, this is an awesome event put on by CoinDesk. These guys have done many great events. Consensus in New York, Consensus in Asia last year. Always fun. I really enjoy them.
Yeah.
They're they are the best events in crypto. What's your goal being here in Singapore right now?
So look at the payments or a crypto ecosystem. It's not, you cannot work alone. You have to have partners. You have to build the ecosystem, part of the ecosystem. So while crypto doesn't sleep, so we work 24/7 and everyone is connected. But it's very good to shake hands with partners and meet them face to face, look at them in the eye, and strike partnerships. Okay, it's about growing the entire ecosystem together. So that's why we are here. We see CoinDesk putting together all the amazing shows. We've been to many in the past as well. Asia being a focus are here as well, where we get to meet people whom we have already working with, re-establish once again, have a coffee with them, meet them, etc., and then work from there and find new partners. It's all about growing the ecosystem. There are tons of innovation happening every day in this fair, so means we get surprised by a lot of good stuff which is going on. So definitely interesting to be part of.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. So you get a lot of value when you come to these events.
We do meet people. We have people flying all over the world, from all over the world, coming here to meet. So it's fantastic.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you doing a quick little interview with us here at the CoinDesk booth. And for everybody listening, keep B21 on your radar. Coming out of beta very soon. And great to see you here in Singapore, man.
Yeah, you can check out us on b21.io.